Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's up, cousins? What's going on, good people? Let me see if I can share my screen real quick and get me into full screen. I'm going to come back and play this in just a moment, but I need to put it up here real quick. All right, there we go. Let me adjust my camera. How y'all doing? Y'all hanging in there? Y'all strong? Y'all warriors? Y'all soldiers? What's up, cousins? What is going on, good people? Hope all is well with everybody. Let me go ahead and get my other cousins in over here. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. All right, boom. What's going on, Instagram fam? It's your girl, Dr. World's coming by to disrupt for just a moment. What's up, YouTube and the Facebook family that will be either pulling up and hanging in the chat with your girl, Dr. Worlds. Welcome if you are here for the very first time, and welcome back if you're a cousin or a kinfolk. I'm going to ask you real quickly. We're going to take 60 seconds before we just get straight into this. I promise you that I am going to be short, sweet, straight to the beat, but I want to reach everybody that God has assigned for me to reach on today, okay? Every day that I pray, what you want me to do, who you want me to reach. First of all, when you help me share this broadcast, it is answering prayers for those who've been asking for help. Is there a way out? There is a lot of stuff going on out here, okay? And this is just one servant over here that's bold enough to tell you the truth and also give you some hope, because all hope is not lost. We're running out of time. And yes, this is a wake-up call. This is not a drill. I'm going to be sharing two very important pieces of information that we all need to know instead of being distracted by the stuff that we shouldn't be distracted by. The stuff that they want to keep shoving down our throats, pushing in our faces. That's the stuff that we should see it and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? I see it in passing. But you need to be paying attention to the underlying, behind the scene things that are very detrimental to you and I, your family, my family. I'm going to be showing you that. And then I'm going to be showing you a way of escape, okay? How you can get out of that. Simple as that. So buy your share, which is free. It does not cost you anything. It also doesn't take any of your time. I'm going to play the intro song. Let us get all warmed up. Let people know we outside, okay? And we coming to take the spoils. That's what we coming to do in unison. And then we're going to go ahead and get this thing popping. I only got two videos that I want to show you that is very, very urgent. 911, okay? Be ready, stay ready. If you get forewarned, then that is how you become forearmed. If all you can do is react once it happens, you in trouble. You got to do something now. We all got to do something now. Right now, okay? Like yesterday, like yesteryear. we should have been doing something. But right now, while we still got a little smidgen of time, we need to be preparing ourselves accordingly. If you don't want to perish, if you don't want to suffer, then you have to do something now. With that being said, let me go ahead and play this intro, and we're going to go ahead and get ready to roll. While I'm playing the intro, this is our time for us to share, okay? This is our time for us to share. If you don't mind sharing, that would be great. And I hope they not on no bull crap over here on Facebook again. I see they coming for my live, but we're going to go ahead and let it roll, okay? We're going to go ahead and let it roll. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Hey, 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 hey. Whole kingdom outside. Who outside? Kingdom outside. Who got pressure? We got pressure. We got pressure. Oil on me, can't touch this. Whole atmosphere, get disruptive. Who outside? Hey, kingdom outside. Hey, I don't step weak, I step covered. Whole lot of grace, whole lot of hustle. Pray through pain, now it's up. Devil mad, cause we blessed for real. Big faith, big motion. Whole camp, stay focused. Kingdom talk, different language. Whole room shifts. When I'm in it, flags up, hands high. Whole squad outside, flags up, hands high. Watch heaven override. Hey, who outside? Kingdom outside. Who got pressure? We got pressure. We got pressure. Oil on me, can't touch this. Whole atmosphere, get disruptive. Left side, right side. Let the whole camp slide now. Right side. Kingdom stepping outside now. Whole atmosphere changing. When the kingdom outside. Yeah, so I see they didn't came for my video again. Yes, they have. Let me stop this. Whole kingdom outside. Who outside? Which one of my cousins ready to ride. They didn't came for my video again, but it's all good. We just gonna keep it moving, okay? I know the enemy is mad. I have already taken authority over him, so I know that it is going to be well. With that being said, they have been targeting my videos, y'all. That's what they have been doing. They've been targeting my videos. I'm actually looking into getting into arbitration with these people because they have been harassing me heavily. It don't matter if I put something in the description and then they'll come back and say, oh, our technology got it wrong. When I tell y'all, and I'm about to tell y'all, and I really need y'all, I'm begging you now to share this so I can tell everybody. Okay, if you're going to keep on coming for me, because I'm never going to shut up. That's what I'm never going to do. I'm never going to be stopped. I'm never going to be silenced. I'm never going to shut up. That's what I'm not going to do. And it doesn't matter how many tags or how much they do this or do that. I'm never going to shut up. And I'm never going to stop telling y'all the truth. Why? Because the same people that are coming for you have already came for me. I got something that happened that I can't never, ever recover from. I can't never, ever get back. This AI stuff that they got going on, and that's why a lot of us should be on the side of AI, the right side of AI, and not the wrong side of AI. I'm talking about where now, I think I have this video. Let me see if I can pull it up. Because I sent it to myself so that I can show you guys in 4K what it is. If you go and buy a vehicle, 2026 and above, this is going to be your portion, okay? Someone was sharing this video and it's about like a celebrity or something. She was driving and fidgeting in the vehicle, looking for something while she was driving. This car slammed on brakes so hard, I thought she had an accident. I thought that she had a wreck. It was not a wreck. It was the kill switch in the vehicle, stopping her on the freeway in traffic. Cut off, gone. You're out of there. Okay. You're not driving anywhere. This is our reality. This is what is happening all over the place. The grocery stores, they are now putting these autonomous AI, um, AI type of grocery carts where you have to, excuse me, where you would have to upload your ID, verify your biometrics. It would track your shopping patterns, what products and items you put in the inside. Kroger's is doing this, Walmart is doing this. Most local chains are doing this. Grocery stores. They're becoming automated. There's no way you can escape this. And the reason why I'm leading with this has gotten so bad, especially for seniors that are on Social Security. Think about how this affects them. If you need to go get a Social Security card, a proof of income, any type of dealings with a governmental building, you have to register in their system. If you give them an email that maybe your daughter made the email for you and they can't link that email to you, you're not getting through. If you give them a phone number, say the phone number is in your business name, say the phone number is in your husband's name or your wife's name, they cannot verify you. Therefore, you cannot get access to any services. I pulled up the receipts for y'all. Let me do it again. Let me find me a tab I can close out here and then come back to. Hold on. And if you ain't shared, please do, because it's that good old truth everybody needs to know. This is the truth they don't want you to know. And since they keep on messing with me, okay, since they keep on trying to silence me, I'm going to get louder. If you're just coming in, please share this. Because one thing's for certain and two things for sure. They will not silence me and they will not stop the truth from getting out. And I don't care what devil in hell owns and run these platforms. If I got to stand on the street corner with a bullhorn, I'm the woman for the job. Simple as that. I got thousands of followers, okay? Thousands, not as a flex. I'm telling you, I have hundreds of thousands of followers. When I tell you they suppress the content, every time I turn on this live, here they come for my live. I won't even be 5 minutes in the intro, and here they come for my live. We restricted your access. No, if you have not shared this, please do. And let me share my screen so you can see this yourself. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this tab up here real quick, and then I'm going to share my screen. Okay, here we go. We're going to start here first. What's going on, brother? My family is doing better today. You know, we had a really bad scare this week and been in back and forth to the ICU. That's what I'm at liberty to say. People don't want their personal information. I can respect that. We can't share it anyway because it's HIPAA, but we had a family member that almost did not make it. So I appreciate you asking about my family. We are doing better today. Bless God. AI grocery stores represent a major technological shift in retail. They combine AI powered smart carts and cashless walkout technology with automated back end systems to listen to the word systems, because I always come by here and preach systems. They cannot control what they do not own. And if you are not a part of their system and you have your own, they can control you in layman's terms. Let me pull up this graphic because I wanted to just show you guys this. Autonomous stores just walk out. It's all computer. It's in Atlanta. It's especially back south, California. It's already being built around us, and we are being distracted and sidelined by stuff that really ain't even important. Oh, this person got a new body. So what? This person broke up with that person. Who cares? The racial division. That is what they want us focused on, because they know America is collapsing. People, America is collapsing. And when America collapses, the world collapses. Too much of the world is reliant upon America. And if you want to know, cousins, why your money is funny and your change is strange, you got to look at the head. The country we live in, we plugged in to the systems. So if they struggling to keep their debt, how is it that a government that is unable to pay their bills is issuing out credit scores for us? Make this make sense? Because it doesn't. How you giving us a credit report, but you is in debt so bad? You want to know why the people that I'm about to show you, yellow, purple, black, and white, is crashing out? Because they are a part of this system. What you are plugged into, you are powered by. Common sense. If I want a light or a lamp to light up, I got to plug it in the socket. I am receiving currency. I'm receiving electricity and currency from that outlet. The moment that I unplug from that outlet, I am no longer connected to that power source. Hear me when I say this. The reason so many people are going down is because this country is going down. You can't escape it unless you get out of this system. I've been preaching and shouting. I'm not shouting at y'all. I'm passionate, because if don't nobody care about you, and I do not have to know you to say that I care about you. You my cousin. I do not care the color of your skin. We are all God's creation. We are not all God's children, but we are all God's creation. So if my father created you, whatever flavor, whatever shape, size, eye color, skin color, we still related. Your mama and daddy don't make you related. I care enough about you as a human being. Why have we let these people do this to us? Why? Matter of fact, let me go over here. Let me share this picture, because I will be all over the place. And I promise y'all, when I say down here, I said I'm going to be an hour or less. But no, it is time for us to wake up. It is nobody else's responsibility. If we don't want poverty, war, if we don't want that, then we control the narrative. Dang it. Stop giving other people control over your future, your finances, your family. It's on you. It's not on them. We wonder why we suffering. Too many people are suffering. It breaks my heart. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, that's your fault. When I got sick and tired of being lied to, deceived, played, limited, held back, I did something. Of course, God enlightened me, because I was not smart enough on my own. I did not grow up in my culture or my community knowing how to break generational chains. I did not know that. But if we see this black and white, Babe, you can be blind and see this. Let me show you real quick. I just wanted to show you. They are using systems. Everything, a part of our life is a system. Education is a system. Okay? The workforce is a system. Taxes is a system. Credit is a system. The housing market is a system. The stock exchange, it is a system. Everything in every aspect. Federal Reserve, where we get our money printed from, is a system. And you know what? They have streamlined. I mean, they automated it. They created it one time, and now it just reproduced after its kind. I can print $1 trillion bills a day because I have a system. No human in history could ever do that. But because I have this automated, I program, this is what I want the dollar to look like. This is a seal it need to have on it. This is a lettering it need to have on it. And now you just reduplicate what I created one time. We don't own those systems. 20, 30, digital. You can go right here to Google and look this up, cousins. You can go right here to Google and look this up. Look, go with me. I'm not making anything up. This ain't fear mongering. This ain't no panic message. This is preparation. Just go to Google 2030 digital ID and then switch over to images. Boom, right here. They telling you their agenda. This is straight from the WEF itself. If you want to know all the things that is going to be tied to this beast system, aka this digital prison, aka all this automation that you see, okay, all of this stuff, then check it out. This comes from the United Nations member state endorsed Global Digital ID Framework with PAC for the future. This comes straight from their website. Straight from their website. Let me see if I can get a better visual. Because when I blow it up and expand it, it makes it blurry. So let me see if I can see that. Oh, here we go. This might work over here for us. Okay, I'm going to have to go up and down with it so you get the whole. So you see in the middle, it says digital ID. What will be connected to digital ID in 2030? Are we not midway in 2026? Ain't that like 3.5 years from now? Why do you think they building the way that they are building right now? Because they are preparing for this system. And I'm preparing you to build your own so you don't be a part of it. Hello, digital identity. What is going to be connected? Entities, businesses, entities, they will be connected to the digital ID. And I'm going to break down how they're going to be connected. People are going to be connected to digital ID by 2030. Devices, your mobile devices, all your smart devices. See how they phased out the home phones, the pay phones. So now you ain't got no other choice but to use a mobile electronic device. Yeah. Things. Well, what things? Let's find out. Let's walk with this thing. Let's walk with this thing. This is what they said. I'm just reporting to you what they said. Come on down. Don't do that. I got a touch screen, y'all, so hold on. Oh, you want to be stupid. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, let me try to do it this way. First things first. Healthcare. Know how they fed all that bad food to the culture for years. Now you got diabetes, high blood pressure, you got all these ailments. Well, in order for you as a user to access any insurance, any treatment, to monitor any type of health devices, can you imagine that? If you got heart issues, oxygen tanks, any type of health devices, You will have to have a wearable. This is a digital health tracking device that you wear on you in the name of your protection. This is not just for users, your care providers as well will have to be a part of this digital system to demonstrate their qualifications. So doctors and what you call them, patients will have to have digital ID implemented for you to be able to access those services. Financial services, in order to open up any bank accounts, carry out any online financial transactions, you will have to be registered in their digital system, aka digital prison. Everything gonna be tracked and traced. And last time I checked, God is my God. That's the only one that can track and trace me 1000%. Anything outside of that is illegal. And I'm willing to put my life on that. Okay. So we got healthcare, we got uh, financial services, we got telecommunications to monitor your devices, your cell phones, and sensors transmitting data such as energy, how much usage, air quality, and traffic congestion will be tied to digital ID. Telecommunications. In order for you to use or own a phone or a device or a laptop or a tablet or a computer, and for service providers, T-Mobile, Apple, all of that, to monitor devices and data on the network. Okay? You have to have digital ID. Let's keep going. Let me get it back in frame here. So we got telecommunications. We got both for like the flock cameras to monitor you on the roads, cell phones. We went over that. We already talked about financial transactions and healthcare. Now, for food and sustainability, ain't there something? For farmers included and consumers, people that grow it and people that consume it, to verify provenance of produce or to enhance value and traceability in supply chains. You have to be a part of this digital ID system. Sounds just like that good old Bible said it would. This soul ain't for sale. It was already purchased. I'm cool. So I'm going to do what the one who purchased my soul with his blood told me to do and come out from amongst them. Be ye separate, touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. I will instruct you how to navigate, preserve, and how to protect your family. Travel and mobility. Oh, you won't be able to book trips. You won't be able to go through border patrol. You won't be able to go on fancy vacations to Italy or France, Portugal, visit Africa. Won't be able to do that anymore either. Humanitarian response. Oh, if you want to access services, travel across the world, give clean water, give, shots or whatever the case may be, demonstrate your qualifications to work or serve, volunteer in a foreign country, will be connected to digital ID. E-commerce. You won't be able to shop or conduct business transactions nor secure payments. It sounds like you will not be able to buy, sell, or trade unless you receive it the mark. Social platforms. For social interactions, say goodbye to your social media family. To access third-party services, that rely on social media logins. No Google, Amazon, no Facebook, Instagram, no social interactions. You are banned from the world. E-government for citizens to access and use services such as file your taxes, vote, or collect any type of benefits. Y'all see that? Oh, you screwed, babes. If you don't do it for yourself, you are screwed. 3.5 years, and you're already behind. Make this make sense, cousins? I think I already did this one up here. Yep. So that's the whole entire wheel. Every aspect of our life will be assigned to some type of digital identification. Yeah. Unless you got your own system. Shall we proceed? Stop the share there. Let's come over here and see what's going on with the going on. What people got going on? What do people got going on? Hold on. Let me pull this up so y'all can see how people crashing out. They get into the mind of millions. They get into the mind of millions. Did y'all know last year 21.2 million people lost their jobs? They was laid off. That ain't even fired. That's just laid off. 21.2 million people were laid off last year. The most people that have been laid off in history. That's not fired. That's not restructured, because they say when AI finna take your job, oh, we're just restructuring, and your job, your position is not a part of that restructuring. Let me show y'all. Let me pull this up, show y'all what's happening to people. I'm only showing y'all this so that you can see and be like, oh, it's not me. I'm just presenting you the truth that you might have missed. Okay, let's check out Homeboy, a little bit of him, and I'm gonna skip through. I do gotta do commentary, whether y'all like it or not, okay? Because you are not able to play anybody else's content without doing commentary. I don't like for people to be talking while a video is playing, but that is the rules for YouTube, Facebook, or you can get a copyright strike, okay? It's not that deep. So you're going to hear me pause it a little bit, skip it. I'm not even going to play the whole video. I'm so tired this month. Hold on. You turn it up, make sure the volume is all the way up. And it wasn't. All right, here we go. I'm so tired this month, bro. It just seems like, bro, listen, bro. I've been hustling all day, every day, bro. Barely making a mother dollar doing this, bro. Man, every day, spend $50 on my mother dollar yesterday, and I ain't had it because I want to squash the beef with my baby, man. Then look, bro. A fucking nail, bro, because it's been raining. I don't know what. My whole time. I'm gonna just stop it right there, okay, and just fast forward it to the next. He gonna be, cussing and carrying on because he can't get his car fixed. Meaning he can't even go get a way or a means of getting money to fix his car. So he up about it, okay? Here go another one. All different shapes, flavors, whatever. This ain't discriminating against nobody. Come on, internet, stop spinning. Hold on. Mine got too many tabs open. Come on. The heck?
been looking for a new job since then, still have yet to find anything. My husband, guess what happened today? He got laid off. Great. Nothing says thriving economy like two working professionals with degrees that both just lost their jobs within the past year. We're not alone. There was 21.2 million layoffs last year. This is layoffs, not including people that were fired, not including people that quit, just layoffs. 21.2 million last year. That is a record high since the pandemic, where restaurants and businesses had to lay everyone off because they were closing. Just in January of this year alone, there were 100,000 layoffs. That is a record high for monthly layoffs since the 2009 recession. We have millions of Americans losing their jobs. Meanwhile, the companies are reporting record-breaking profits.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I just showed y'all Elon Musk became a trillionaire. Donald Trump just said they finna give 300 billion, my bad, 300 billion to Iran for tearing up their stuff. He just said that the United States is giving 10 billion to his border peace that he created. You can't make this up. They seeing record-breaking profits, and the people of America is seeing record-breaking poverty. You can't make this make no sense. What's going on over here? Watch him for about a minute or two.
Why am I here? They know that I'm there to eat the food that they're offering. If I go to a clothing store, the retail worker doesn't ask me why I'm there. They know that I'm there to buy the product that they're selling. If I walk into a coffee shop, the barista isn't asking me why I'm there. They know that I'm probably tired and need to pick me up. So why am I providing this bullshit information that you already know the answer to? I'm interviewing with you because you posted a job, and I need one of those in order to support this stupid system that we've designed for ourselves. And this transaction is nothing more than that. I've never heard of your company. I don't care about your company. I've never dreamed of doing any of the tasks that are associated with this role. And my career goals are not to starve to death. Imagine if you had to lie yourself through life the way that you do with job interviews. Imagine if you went out to a restaurant and you weren't allowed to be served the food until you convinced the waiter that this is the best restaurant in the entire world and you've always dreamed of eating here.
He pissed because he can't get no job. I mean, this video goes on and on to the break of dawn. I'm going to let y'all listen to all different ages, shapes, flavors, colors. They all going through it. Everybody.
You got to slave away, grind, work from sun up to sundown, and you still don't have nothing. You still one step away from being up under that bridge, feeling that cold winter breeze. Oh yeah. And you know, when you think about it all, it just goes to show you how unfair everything is. This thing called life, it's only...
I can't keep playing it because of the music. But this brother's depressed. People are feeling like, why do I even need to live? This woman right here says she makes the most money she'd ever made, and it's just gone. People are saying they are reaching their breaking points. Mentally, you ought to realize what's happening mentally.
There's nothing left for me to cut. I have cut so much out of my life just to make it. When I say everything is high, gas prices high, I'm filling up my tank every 3 to 4 business days. 3 to 4 business days. Everything is high. Food high. Light bills high. Gas bill high. Gas prices high. Rent is high. The sky is high. I am tired. I made the most money I've ever made in my life. It may not be much to a lot of people, but to me, it's a lot. I could potentially make up, not to put my financial business out there, potentially take home $2,400, depending on how I work. My thing is, I never see the money. I never see it. Where is it? Where did it go?
Okay. She going off. I'm only going to play one more of these and I'm going to move on. I just want you to see. So why they want you out here fighting white and black? No, everybody, white, black, Asian, old, young, it doesn't matter. Gender, it
I don't know
doesn't
what to
matter.
do.
How are y'all doing out there? Like, really, how are y'all doing? Because you notice there's people that are out here, and what they do is they wake up every single day, and then they're like, it's okay, smile, be positive, it'll get better. No. And then they tell us people that are depressed and we are acting appropriately according to what is going on, that we're sick. Let me explain something to you. Waking up every single day with a positive attitude whenever things are completely falling apart, I don't mean that you have a perspective that things are falling apart. I mean things are literally on fire and you're like, that's delusional. What the being depressed and waking up every single day.
Y'all see this? Y'all see what this is doing? This video is 30 minutes long, uninterrupted, full-blown crash out. We can't do this anymore. We're reaching our breaking point. When is this going to stop? When is this going to get better? And people are not realizing it's not getting better. The resources is going somewhere. Why are you not getting none? Success leave clues. Why are you not following those clues that success is leaving? Oh, y'all automating everything? Cool. I don't care if I don't like AI. I will get in here and I will learn it for 10 hours straight if it's going to keep me and my family preserved. If I don't know how to do them but make an image and sell it, make it one time and sell it over and over and over again, I will do that. I don't care if I got to learn how to create an ebook. I will do that. Why? Because that is called assets. The world is going digital. You go create an ebook, that's a digital asset. You can sell that forever. As long as the world remains digital and look like we just came into a new era, a new age, where brick and mortar then went out the door and click and order then came in. If I create an ebook or an image, that is called my own intellectual property. And I can sell that over and over and over again. I can automate the whole entire system. I can just say, hey, y'all like this picture? Matter of fact, let me show y'all. Hold on. I'm going to show you how easy, okay? I'm going to show you how easy it is to take something off of AI. I created this image on AI, okay? It is an image of a melanated man having a breakthrough in his mind from the bondage that America has put on. I created this image with AI. I went and printed this image at the print store, put it in a frame, and sold it over and over and over again to the same people who see something in this. This is an asset. The image lives online. I can print it and package it. I can ship it. That costs more to ship. I frame it. I send it in the mail. You got to pay for shipping plus the cost of the image that I created. And now I'm able to make what I want to make when I want to make it. All I got to do, like I'm doing right here, right now. Hey, you guys, check out my image. This represents a young king who had an awakening in the mind, broke the chains and the limitations that this governmental system put on him. Shed a tear. Now he has awakened. He has arisen. If you would like to order this, I have 10 in stock this week. If you would like to order this, then here's the link down below. Place your order. And you will receive it within 7 to 10 business days. I only have 10. It's one of a kind. I will not recreate this image, and it's first come, first serve. Holla at your girl. Okay? Something simple. And now I have art, melanated art, that I can sell, not to everybody, because everybody might not like it. But it dang on show beats, all them swipes and dots that be hanging up in art museums. Now, this is a time for us to get ahead. We would normally have to be artistic and create and draw and paint. You ain't got to even do that. So if success leaves clues, why we not following them? Why we not creating our own ecosystem? You see how I just did that and made my own ecosystem? My system is in control of when I get paid, not your system. I don't get paid every 2 weeks. I get paid every day. Digital dollars on demand. You understand me? I charge what I want for my intellectual property. You don't get to tell me my stuff or my gifts and my time is only worth minimum wage. And then you take my money, my taxes, and my time, and you turn around and create a system that is going to harm me and my family. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because they're not even hiding this. It's hidden, but it's in plain sight at the same time. You just got to go know what keywords to go look up. Now, let me move on to this next thing, this next big topic, and then I'm going to go over a couple of opportunities, and I'm still going to keep it between that hour mark, okay? All hope is not lost. Well, what do I do? What do I need to do? What I've been trying to tell y'all to do the whole time. I guess y'all thought I was blowing smoke. I'm not blowing smoke. This next video that I'm about to show you how to scare you. And I'm not here to put fear or pump fear. But you think about it. A human body can go 7 to about 14 days without food, but only 72 hours without water. Now I'm going to go ahead and roll this up, get this queued up, and I want you to know exactly what I'm talking about, because this, I never forget when I came here in 2020 or 2021, and I told all my cousins, I said, look, check this out. They put water on the stock market. That's a problem. I got friends right now that I used to roll with real tight, but when God began to show me what he began to show me, I'm not talking about me watching videos and me listening to other people. I'm talking about God showing me. When 2020 happened and I said, wait a minute, it was a wake-up call for me, because I saw that they can control the world, and that was a little bit too scary for me. My twins were real little. They were infants. They had just got out of NICU. And now all of a sudden we couldn't go on those stores to get no milk. We couldn't do nothing. We didn't have a means of working. We was just, restricted to your house unless you essential. And I was just like, what in the world? What in the world is happening right now? It was a wake-up call for me. I don't need nobody else in control, whether my kids get milk, whether they get to eat or not, whether I can pay my bills. They was in Congress arguing over a stimulus check, but ain't wasted no time sending our money to Ukraine, sending our money to Israel and Iran. Ain't wasted no time to do that. So that is when the Most High was like, yeah, you better pay attention. And I'm going to show you exactly what to do, because I trust you to tell my people exactly what I'm telling you to do. And he told me, get back to the basics. So I had to go learn what was the basics. Everybody that God blessed, and you got to remember, there's a God of this world, and then there's a God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Different gods. He said, you better go back to the basics. Before I created humans, I created gold. And they didn't even have nothing to shop or no need for gold. But I created gold. I said the gold and the silver is mine. So if you don't want to be in their system and you want to be in my system, then you got to get back to buying gold and silver. I'm like, well, how am I going to do that? You're going to use their money because that is the method of currency to go and buy back the gold and the silver that belongs to me. I'm like, oh, okay, bet. He said, I also loaded my people with land. I said, a wise man or a wise woman leaves an inheritance to their children's children. I expect you to leave an inheritance for your grandchildren. That is 70 years because each generation is 35. So you're supposed to have something stored up for 70 years. So when I went and looked up the word inheritance, that word meant land. I was like, oh, snap. Yeah, Abraham, Laban, all of them had land. You better get back to the basics. Everything, the foundation of the world consists of being built on land. I'm trying to position you. Yes, I want to preserve you, but I'm positioning you. And I'm going to show you the bigger positioning. If you get ahead and you go do what you're supposed to do now, before later, when later comes, they'll have to come to you. This is about positioning. Yes, it's about preservation, but this is about positioning. So I'm like, okay, land, boom. You don't just need any land. You need land with water rights that you own. And I'm like, water rights? Like, yeah, water is being sold on the stock market. That means it can be rationalized. I was like, what? We get rain. We got lakes, river. You better own your own water. I was like, okay, bet. This was way back in 2020, 2021. I came here telling my cousins. Hey, God told me my closest friends set up and had a conversation that came back to me. What Tawana over there doing still with all those conspiracy theories? I'm like, look at me now. I'm glad that I don't work for the masses. I work for the man. So I can care less about y'all kiki ha ha. I'm going to always say what he said because I got to give an account to him. But look at me now. Let me roll the film.
Bro, it's a serious situation, so I'll start by reiterating what they both said. This is not a drill. Please, if you're in the map area, do not use water. This is a very serious situation. It's also a health situation.
It's a serious situation. How serious can it be when you have Jeff Bezos saying things like this? AI could be prioritized over human needs. That's because I'm telling you guys what's going on with the water. Did you guys see this? The project is called the United States Water Reserve because we all know that AI needs two things to operate. It needs electricity and water. Guess what's going on in the media right now? UN warns that AI will drink as much water as 1.3 billion people. I don't know if this is a psyop or anything like this, but the United States Water Reserve has been launched to the public, and since I've been talking about this, it has been going crazy. Obviously, there must be some validity to this because we see AI is taking over all over the place and it needs water. So all the billionaires are buying up all the water and they are tokenizing.
Oh,
please help me find
it on the chain, man. You don't believe me? Go check it out. Go on Google, type in USWR. This is not financial advice, y'all. Everything that you will need to.
I'm going to have to pause that because I don't want them coming for my video in any way. Why we ain't aware of the headlines? Because we too dang on distracted. Why are we not aware of these headlines? Why we didn't know Donald Trump then went and created his own water reserve right along with Jeff Bezos and all the other billionaires? Why are they becoming trillionaires? The first men in history to become trillionaires. Why is the water a crisis? Why we won't have drinking water? Because AI gonna need it. And they just said out their own mouth, we will prioritize feeding AI water over human consumption. Y'all better go look it up. They playing some games behind the scenes that you are not privy to. And you think that you can just be casual, lackadaisical, and you gonna make it, you not. And somebody got to tell the truth. When I tell you I have no odds with pastors and preachers, I love the church. Okay, even in its messed up state, I still love the church. But they is full of bull. Why you ain't preparing the people for real? That angers me. That angers me. Why are you not preparing the flock? Why is there not enough watchmen on the wall telling the people? And then why is the people that is being told not waking up? That's where the fear comes from. If you prepare, you have no fear. You like, bring it on. I was born for this. Because I prepared, because I heard the voice, because I followed instructions, not of audible voice, but that voice speaking to my heart and to my spirit. No, you got to do this. That still small voice that say, you got to prepare. I need you off this job. No, I don't want to get off this job right now. No, I don't want to get off this job right now. I got to pay bills. I need you over here learning this. I don't like AI. I don't want to learn AI. I need you to buy some land. No, I can't afford land right now. All these bills, these people gonna pimp you out of your resources, have you building and paying into their system all your life, and you have nothing for you and yours. You can't be mad at them. They ain't put nothing into your head. They ain't forced you into their system. You bought into it because you believed in it. So your belief made you buy a lie. And how you going to be mad at them for taking advantage of the unlearned, the ignorant? There's no excuse. Well, I didn't know. You could have. If you went and researched and studied, you could have. If you paid attention to the signs, you could have. God is no respecter of person. Ain't no most favorable person, no most smarter person. Do you know majority of them billionaires are unintelligent? They can't even speak. They do not have proper etiquette. Some of them can't even read. But they have an idea and they learn how to get people to bring that idea to life. And then they automate the process. Why can't people go and make Teslas over and over and over? They created it one time. This is what I want it to look like, inside and outside, under the engine, where I want this at. I created a blueprint. Now you go reproduce. That's Elon Musk all day long. Oh, the government gives money for like rocket ships and missiles and stuff. Oh, okay, let me go buy SpaceX. Because now they can just fund my ideas. Lockheed and Martin. Oh, you make missiles for the Army? You go and set up generational wealth for 200 years in your family by getting a government contract. See, you got to know how to play this thing smart. Very first thing I'm going to tell you guys really quickly is, because I have been shouting this from the mountaintops. If you are a public citizen, then that is the sector of the market that is controlled by the government. Go look it up. That's what Google say. If you a public sector, you notice how they don't call you human beings, they call you consumers. Because that's all your job is to consume. We own it, you buy it. You make us profit, we make you poor. We don't use our time, we leverage yours. We don't work our own jobs, we leverage you to work our jobs. While we have the finer things in life, while our wealth increases, while our family is able to live in safety, travel wherever they want to go, and you and yours, you don't get no time off until I say so. And you're only worth minimum wage. Your work is only worth minimum wage. You're working for them to stay at home. because they found out a system to get other people to come and do the work and make them the money while they sit at home. Come on. If you don't care about your children, I do. Because 2 of mine is dead as a doorknob in the dirt, dead. Can't ever get them back, dead. Won't get no grandchildren from them, dead. No legacy. I don't got nothing but some damn dead men's clothes and some photos that I'm tired of looking at. I don't even share my deceased children's photos. What for? They old. There ain't no new memories. These people hurt me in a way that I can't never be hurt, but I'm the crazy one because I'm telling you, don't let them hurt you. I'm telling you, don't let them hurt your children. I have been out here working on the railroad for several years. When my son died, I didn't put down the brick. I kept on building right through the grief, right through the heartache, right through the pain, right through the mental anguish, right through my family being torn upside down. Oh, it don't just affect me. It affected my whole family. My children's mental health, small and older. My grandchildren. This thing almost took me out. But I kept on building. I kept on sounding the alarm. I ain't never came by here and played with y'all time. I ain't never came by here and sold y'all no lie, sold y'all no dream. I didn't always came with receipts, my own and many of others, so that you see, not to flex on you, but you see, if that woman can do it, and if she cared, God had to let me hurt like this in order to let me help like this. Most people don't understand that. If I wasn't hurt like this, I wouldn't be trying to help nobody else. I'm in so much pain, I don't want you in it. How do you take pain and turn it into purpose like that? Word, Father, look, I don't want my get back, my revenge. Let me tell somebody else and help them. I don't care about what these people can do to me. They have done the ultimate to me. He had to allow me to go through that so that I can have the type of spirit I have, the type of ambition I have. My head is hard as flint. Y'all better go look up what flint is, stone. You can't shut me up. Matter of fact, let me let y'all see. I've been over here cooking. Y'all let me know what this sound like, okay? Most people don't know what I've been through. I wasn't never able to talk about it. I share snippets. I share little tidbits. But people don't know what I just went through. I don't even know what I went through, the full scope of it. Like God is giving me back little revelations. You had to go through that for that. I'm able to say that today. That God used my pain. He could have used my pain to put me in a grave, because that's what he wanted to do. But I want y'all to hear my CD that I'm making, what was birthed from that pain. So when y'all see me all over y'all billboards and all of that, you're like, wow, I know that lady. Wow, she tried to invite us with her. She told us to come. So when y'all see it, y'all know. Okay? Hold on, let me put this on right here. Share some opportunities and I'm going to go. Y'all tell me. Y'all give me a 1 through 10. I'm going to let it ride. It's only 3 minutes, but y'all give me a 1 through 10. This is a song that was birthed out of what I just went through.
Devil can't stop this.
Devil can't stop this.
Devil can't block this.
Devil can't block this.
God said go.
God said go. Ain't no way to stop this. Oh. Devil can't stop this.
Devil can't hold this.
Devil can't hold this.
Too much walk in the room, the atmosphere get different.
I done seen storms come, I done seen storms go, but every single battle only made my faith grow. Now I'm walking with authority, got heaven backing me. The same thing that was sent to break me became my testimony.
I ain't worried about opposition. Yeah. Heaven already made the decision. When God put his hand on your life,
Can't nobody stop the mission. Devil can't stop this. Devil can't block this. Devil can't block this. God said go. Ain't no way. Ain't no way to stop this. Hey. Devil can't stop this.
devil can't hold this.
Devil can't hold this.
Too much oil.
Too much oil. Too much fire on this.
I stopped asking for permission, started walking in position. Everything I went through built spiritual vision. Now I'm moving with purpose, moving with precision. The enemy been nervous since God gave the commission.
I got favor on me. I got grace on me. Every promise God spoke still got his name on me. Now I'm standing on business, kingdom business. In everything God started, I'ma see it finish.
Who said it's over? Who said I'm finished? God got the final word and he's still in it. Who said it's over?
Who said I'm finished?
God got the final word.
And he's still in it.
Devil can't stop this.
Devil can't block this.
Devil can't block this.
God said go.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way to stop this.
Devil can't stop this.
Devil can't hold this.
Devil can't hold this.
Too much oil.
Too much oil.
Too
much fire
on this.
Too much fire. Too much fire. Too much purpose. Too much power. Devil can't stop this.
Devil can't stop this. You feel me? What y'all rate that? 1 out of 10. Y'all think that's a banger or not?
Kingdom outside, yeah, we still sliding, still blessed, still chosen,
Still glowing.
yeah.
Kingdom outside.
Hey, hey, hey,
Kingdom outside.
hey, hey, yeah. Kingdom outside, kingdom outside, yeah, kingdom outside, yeah, kingdom, hey, kingdom outside, yeah, hey, hey, hey. I done came a long way from the stress and pressure. Now God got me moving on a whole new level. Used to pray through tears, now I pray with power. Everything shifting in this final hour. People switched up when the road got rough. Had to learn real quick who was really for us. But the pain made wisdom and the struggle made vision. And now I move different with spiritual precision. I survived things people never knew. Still kept faith when life turned blue. Now the glow hit different when I walk through. Cause favor and grace got me bulletproof. I remember nights I was low and tired. Now the whole atmosphere feel inspired. God kept covering me through the warfare. Now I ride through the city with a new prayer. No fear of me, I done seen too much. Every setback only built me up. Now the mission bigger than survival. This that kingdom flow, this revival. West Coast riding with the heavens open. Still praising God through every moment. Now the remnant outside and we glowing. And the whole world finally noticing. Ain't no stopping this.
Too much oil on me.
Too much favor now.
God kept carrying me.
Now it's kingdom outside.
Kingdom outside.
Yeah, we still sliding, still blessed, still blessed, still chosen, still glowing.
Kingdom outside. Kingdom outside.
Yeah.
Kingdom outside. Kingdom outside. Kingdom outside.
Still blessed, hey, still chosen, hey, still glowing, hey, hey, hey.
Kingdom outside.
All right, what y'all think? I got like almost 11 songs, but I'm coming in hot. Okay? Just creating that. I never wrote a lyric. Okay. I use my voice, use AI, and now I have songs on Spotify, Apple Music. I have them everywhere. Okay. AI. You ain't even got to show up, show your face anymore. There is no reason we have not taken advantage of this opportunity. You don't know what to do because you won't let nobody teach you or show you how to do this. All I know, cousins, and I'm going to say this before I get up out of here. Dr. T is not bowing the knee. And that's whether you believe or not. It's real. What was written is real. If I don't know nothing else, I know that. And that didn't come from no preacher. That came from internally, inside. I have been sent. I didn't come by myself. I have been sent. I have had to go through and endure things that people don't want to go through and endure. And that don't make me special or different from nobody else. You have had to go through things and you have had to endure that nobody else could handle or nobody else would want to go through. But what I do know in this final hour, in this time, in this age, God has called me to help preserve his people. He is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He did not let Pharaoh take out all his people. He did not let Nebuchadnezzar take out all of his people. He didn't let Belshazzar take out all of his people. And guess what? He's not going to let America take out all of his people or wherever his people are gathered around the world. Now, his people can let them take them out, but he will not. That is not the God that we serve. Whether you like him, know him, worship him, have a relationship with him or not, his will is that none of us should perish. So I didn't come by myself on my own accord. God sent me to his people that have an ear to hear. If you want a way of escape, here we go. Do what he said to do. He said, take the wealth of the wicked. You cannot take it sitting in your living room. He is not a magician. Okay? He's not like any other gods that you didn't see that got to drink oranges, orange juice, and chocolate milk. No, you ain't got to do all of that. And that ain't no diss to nobody's God. I will love you and respect you regardless. But I'm going to tell the truth. That's my assignment. And you ain't got to be spiritual or religious, shall I say, because we all spiritual. We spiritual beings having human experiences. Simple as that. If you know that you are the one in your family that God has called, because you don't just wake up and have this desire that I need to build something and I need to do something. No, God put that in you because you're the one. You're the one that he can trust. You're the one that it is on. You're the one that he has anointed. Whether you feel good about yourself, believe that about yourself, that is irrelevant. You are the one that has been called to sustain your family. Because if you don't do it, who else will? Take a good look around your family. Which one of your uncles, aunties, nephews, nieces, which one? And if there ain't one, the whole bloodline perish. The whole bloodline. I'm having an emergency workshop. Okay, I'm going to tell my cousins right here because I love y'all. If I say this is the last day to make the payment, that's the last day. I will not host this workshop again. This is an emergency preparedness workshop. First and foremost, you definitely need to know what items, physical items, that you need to have on hand to put yourself in a better position than you could ever put yourself in. That's first and foremost. People may not think to stock up on salt, but salt is a purifier. It heals wounds. It don't just season food. It does a lot of things. And by you being stocked the right way on salt, stuff you can go into the store and pay an extra couple of dollars to just stock up on it. It will make the difference when this dollar dies, whether you will be able to feed your family for a day or for a week. There are certain tangible things that you need to have on deck when the dollar dies, not if, when. It's not if, it's when. And no man knows except them. The systems are set and continuing to be set in place. So nobody knows except them when they're going to roll out their new stuff. And by that time, you don't have nothing tangible. You are screwed. If all you have and all you have had is access to money, you're going to lose, cousins. Because money ain't nothing but paper. That's why you get back what you give. When you go spend money, you go spend paper. You only get a receipt. That's it. If you guys took it more serious and just got your credit together, I promise you, you will position yourself to live like you never had and sustain your family. People don't feel like that's a priority, but that credit is digital. It's a number that lives in a digital space, a digital world. You don't walk around with with your credit score. It's digital, so it ain't going nowhere. The dollar, yeah, it's finna go digital to back up the stable coins. Physical dollar, physical currency, dead. It's gone. It's a goner. In this emergency workshop, not only am I going to be showing you and give you access to the top 10 to 15 things that are disappearing from the shelves that you need to have in your stockpile like yesteryear. What you need to have on hand. If you ain't got land, if you ain't got gold and silver, this is the next best thing to it, because this will determine whether your family get to eat or be sustained or not. You got to set up your own system. This is called the barter system. If I can't trade money and I don't got gold, this is what I got and you need it. And I got it in abundance because I took the initiative to be proactive so I didn't have to end up reactive. There are things that you wouldn't even think of, things that sustained our ancestors way back then. Through the Depression, through, when America, I think it was 1913 or 1863 or 1913, one of the two, when America was broker than a joke with no hope. And they used to run off a terror system. That is the moment they had to come up with the idea for the tax system. And that is how they brought themselves out of debt, by creating a new system. They went from one system, terror system, to Federal Reserve tax system. If you go look up the correlation between the Titanic, then you will know who perished on that Titanic and why. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Who opposed the federal tax system and just staying on the terror system, and why they was on the Titanic, one of the most expensivest boats of their time. Why was billionaires and trillionaires drowned? And why is taxes due on the 15th of April? Just go back and do your research, because I ain't got time. I've already done mine. I'm giving you keys so you can go look at it. If you don't think this is a game, okay? If you don't think all of this is systematic, then just go do your little research. I'm going to teach you consumer law, because it's time for you to know. It's time for you to fight back. And I was about to say a word, but I got to watch my words on here. I promise you I do. It's time for you to stand on your feet and say no more. I know the law, and since you broke the law, if you don't get this together off my credit report, I will be taking you to the court of law to hold you accountable for breaking the law. I will give you not only the templates, I will give you the structural format. You can't go and dispute no late payment like you would go and dispute a charge off. That's why when you have people working on your stuff, on your credit, and it's just a basic, hey, nothing changed. Yeah, because everybody used that same basic template. Oh, I'm disputing this because I don't verify this account. No. You got to hit them with a cease and desist. Until you verify that and you send it to me in writing, all contractual obligations, my signature while I did business with this debt collector that bought the debt, I know that it was sold. Unless you verify this, you are not able to report this on my consumer report. It's called a cease and desist. I'm telling you, I'm going to give you the work so you can get your credit together in days. All hard inquiries need to be removed in 24 hours. Thank you. It's a violation. I have no open accounts attached to these hard inquiries. Go ahead and give me 50 to 70 points on my consumer report. My personal information. My name is spelled this way. I only have one name, not 50 names. I only live at this one address, not 50 million addresses. I'm going to need you to fix that. That's going to add another 50 to 70 points. Hello, somebody. And all these erroneous, derogatory, negative, and obsolete accounts that you are reporting, such as medical debt. You are violating my HIPAA, okay? See, I'm going to give you the work. I'm going to help you get your credit together. Why? Because we need to go after the funding. While they still giving it to us, I'm begging y'all, please. I only got two hands. I can't get it all by myself, but if I take enough of us, we can get a lot. We can get what we need. We can sustain ourselves. We can go buy land. We can build on that land. And we can sustain and preserve our families. Create our own systems and come out of this one. I'm also going to show you how to go get funding. We're going to do live funding on the workshop. Live. Not only will you have access to get funded, I don't care where your credit is at. But if your credit is right, you can walk away with a hundo K, okay? You can walk away with a big bag. I'm going to give you all the links. I'm going to give you all the places that's going to give you the loot. Now you are not only armed for yourself with the resources, you are now able to go put on Big Daddy, go put on your spouse. Hey, look, go see if you can get a bag. If you can't, Dr. T showed me how you can get your credit together real quick so you can go get the bag. I got the resources. Put Big Mama, put Mama, Grandma, all of them on, okay? Because the more, the merrier. I'm going to also show you how to become a U.S. nationalist, a private citizen, so you stop getting treated like a public servant. How to make sure your children are legal property of you and not the state, government, etc. How to correct your status is what we call it. What you need to do to correct your status so that nobody is able to come up in your home and say, oh, you don't work? You have no means of protecting and providing for our children that you've been caring for, that you thought was yours with that birth certificate? Okay. We will have to remove them. You know who I'm talking about. It is a 3-letter agency that comes in and under the guise of we need to protect them, only to have them end up in Peru somewhere on the black market, if you catch my drift. This is stuff that we need to know that nobody never taught. Okay? This is the last group of 12 that I'm taking. I'm not taking everybody. God didn't tell me to take everybody. It is a $97 investment. You get lifetime access to the replays. You get all of the sauce. You get all of the contacts. You get the connects. You get everything that you need. I'm going to do it with you live. You don't get funded live. You're going to know the framework and the blueprint so you can go back and help somebody else. And if you don't remember everything, then you got the lifetime access to the replay. Get everybody together and hit play and let them do the same thing. Okay? It's $97. 2 of those spots is already taken. I done had some of my cousins like, dang, where that video was at. I delete the videos, cousins. If I say that this is on live only opportunity, that's just what I gotta mean. And so I go back and I delete the videos for those who be like, I can't find it. I know you can't because I deleted it. I will not wait on my cousins because a lot of y'all try to wait till the very day of. I don't work like that. That makes me work very frantically, and I'm not a frantic type of person. I don't want to wait till late. Now I'm panicking because that's when mistakes, tragedies, accidents happen. No, let me go ahead and get ahead of this so that it's already done. And when that time comes, I'm cool, calm, and collective. Let me make sure you got access to the information ahead of time. And I'm not scrambling on the day of when I have to have my mind at the highest, level in order for me to educate so you can execute. I don't deal like that. And if you do that this time and you beat your feet and you slow folk, actually, I'm only going to give you an opportunity right here, right now. Do you want to be a part of the workshop? It is an emergency preparedness workshop. Things that I'm not able to say here because of the harassment, I will be able to share with you in a private setting. I'm going to give you everything that you need, the plan, how to plan. It's one thing to plan, but how to plan. How many members in your household? You got to plan according to that. Do they have disabilities? Is there any type of special anything that they need? You have to plan according to that. This Saturday, if you would like to attend, put a 1 in the chat. It's a $97 investment, but if I'm giving you access to go get funded, no matter what your credit score is, then you already winning. It's really gonna be free, but you're gonna pay me for my time, not the information. You're gonna pay me for my time that it's gonna take me to teach you the information and what to do. That's my first offering. If you don't want to come to the workshop or you can't afford to come to the workshop, okay, the only one of its kind that I'm going to do. So if you happen to miss it, you got to go get it from somebody else or figure it out yourself. But if you want to go deeper than the workshop, and like I said, last week I was tied up with something very urgent. The enemy has been, I'm not even going to give him no credit. Okay. He's been busy. And one of my closest loved ones almost lost a life. So we were tied up with that back and forth at the hospital all of last week. But inside of this Wealth Coalition, I will have level 2 and 3 uploaded. I'm going to be taking some time off tomorrow to go ahead and get that knocked out. Start on some of it to release it, shall I say. But the Wealth Coalition is where everything will be housed and stored. The people in it are beautiful people. They're your cousins. Brother Cliff is one of your cousins in there. Always very patient, showing you stuff. So it's a community of like-minded brethren that is going to help one another. You'll be able to know, hey, what state you live in? Okay, what you got? If I need to barter with you or barter from you, you have a community of people that you can count on and they can count on you. Unified, not on no bull, sugar, honey, iced tea. We build together. We get equipped together, okay? Inside, I'm not able to attend. You're not? Oh, why not, sister? You're not able to attend? So I have the Wealth Coalition. I am going to also be posting inside of the Wealth Coalition when I have these emergency broadcasts, whenever I have these Zooms, whenever I'm doing a live demonstration and teaching, you get first dibs. So those that are in the coalition, you will be invited because you already went on ahead and invested to get inside of the coalition. But beyond the workshop, I have the Wealth Coalition community. It is $97 a month, but this is where I give you access when you first come in. There's digital products. There's different things that you can sell. There's different things that you can sell, okay? Right off the bat, so you can start making your rapid revenue. This is where Dr. T will spend the majority of her time, not on live. If it's urgent, then I'll come out here and holler and tell y'all, come on up over here inside of the Wealth Coalition. Everything you need to know about trust, starting your own bank, using Index universal life insurance policies, become your own bank, how to protect your wealth, continuing more so on how to become a nationalist, which is on your passport, okay, U.S. citizen / nationalist, how to walk in that, how to build your business, how to build business credit, how to get your own credit out of a rut if it's in there, how to get funding, AI, what tools is working. Here's some done for you digital products that you can already sell. You also get to make money with me, 40%. Shout out to somebody who just referred somebody. You ought to have money, okay, available for you. It's I have it on the affiliate marketing. I got to get that link posted in the group, okay. When you refer, you make money, 40% to be exact. So anybody signing up for the $97 coalition, it's a pay as you play. It's not no long-term commitment. You're not locked into anything. I'm licensed insurance agent in Florida. See, we need you in the coalition. Why? So we can refer people to you. Not only do you get to make money with me in that way through affiliate just by referring people, you refer to people, you're already paying your monthly $97. Okay. Everything that you need, transportation, everything that you need is inside of this coalition. But when you come in and you get into it, you looking over the information and you're learning it. Like my sister over here say, I'm a licensed insurance agent, then I would be able to partner with her and say, hey, you didn't have to build this community. You didn't have to go look for the people. I want you to be able to either get in here and teach whatever it is you know, or your offerings. Okay. Whatever it is that you are selling, whatever it is that you are promoting, you will already have a platform in a community of people that could purchase what you're selling. When our cousins are in need, we would have a group of people that will be able to meet that need. That way it ain't on one person ain't feeling hopeless, one person ain't feeling like we're going down. No, you have a family, you have a community of people who will help you stay on your toes. Okay. It is $97 every single month. But like I said, when you first come in off the rip, there's things that credits, everything related to credit. Everybody needs some credit help. Okay. Everybody needs some credit help right now. So just starting off on that note. Hey, you want to know how to sweep your credit? You want to know how to do 24-hour hard inquiry removal? Oh, okay. You want to know how to dispute bankruptcies? All of that, you come in and you got access to turn around and sell it. If I don't want you to sell it, I will lock it, or I will put it in my mentorships. But everything else that I upload in there, you are able to turn around and go help serve and help sell. That way you make impact and income. You're doing the Lord's work. Okay. So I have that $97. I got apps that can be utilized in a coalition and can teach. Okay. Brother Clifford, there you go right there. Brother been in there working. He's definitely one of the administrators on the list to be the next upcoming administrator, and we just rely on each other. Okay, so those are the two $97 offers that I have. I have land for sale, and if you think that water is a problem, it's becoming a major problem. I have land for sale. It is in Saginaw, Michigan. It is in the path of growth. They have just built like a stadium, a football stadium there. They revitalized in downtown because they want to get it ready. You know how they do. Yeah, you know how they do. It has already doubled in value for what you would purchase it for. It's already got equity in it. If you didn't buy it for nothing but the equity in it, then you win it. If you wanted to build a home on it and live there, you can do that. If you wanted to build a home on it and offer real estate, because as long as the earth remains, people always need somewhere to live. Okay. It's in Saginaw. I actually have 4 different properties. I also have some in Arkansas. If you want to build a house on it, we would get you financed to build the whole entire house, piece by piece. So the foundation will get its own approval of funding, and then we'll go on to, putting up the beams and the pillars. That will get its funding. To putting up the roof and all of that, that will get its funding, its own funding as well. Okay. Also got some property in Birmingham, but right now, Saginaw and Arkansas, they are 0.25 acres. Let me see if I can pull it up right here. One second. We removed your videos. Well, who cares? Didn't I just tell y'all? We added restrictions to look at this. All because I put wake up, this is not a drill. What have I said in here for you to remove my video? This has been ongoing for a few days. Who cares? Move. I don't care if I can't invite people to lock. So what? Okay, look. Let me go ahead and refresh this because you about to piss me off. I'm trying to just get to my messengers. Ain't nobody thinking about you. Facebook. You have a lawsuit coming for me. Y'all gonna see it because I'm gonna post the receipts. You have and see how they restrict me from using my groups. That's why I have a coalition. I got tired of this. I have lots of groups that I teach in. My customers, my cousins are in these groups. And when they do this, I can start joining calls. I can make messages. I can't use groups. Like, no, you ain't finna control me. Go control your mama. But you ain't finna control Dr. T. That's for sure. That's just it, and that's all. See, I don't want to let me in my messenger, but it is what it is. Here is the land. This is the development that is going on around the land. This is what they're building. Your equity in this land is going to skyrocket. When I tell you this is a player's price. If you miss this, you miss out. You're going to be in a good, great, godly position if you play the right way. Okay. This was just me showing y'all that 21.2 million layoffs. If you didn't think that was real, that was a real number. It is a real number. Okay. This is historically what is being built around that land right now. I'm telling you, the equity on this bad boy, the increase, the cost of what you are going to get a return on your investment is going to be like none other. This is all that's around this. Okay. And this is the land. So you can, that's big enough for a house with a whole bunch of backyard. Okay. If you wanted to put a laundromat, okay. If you wanted to put a convenience store, it don't have to be a house, just something residential and not commercial. But this is the land here to the right. Nice and beautiful. Okay. Hold on one second. Yeah, this is the side view. It's close to power lines. You know, you got all of that good stuff. All of this is yours. Okay, if you was the one that want to buy it. Land is the foundation of all things. This is another property. Okay, all of this here. It's a 1/4 acre, 0.25. So I have a couple parcels in Saginaw, Michigan. If you wanted to buy on the same block, because I think I have one or two that's on the same block. So you right here, they right here, you know, catty corner are right next door to each other. Say for instance, you and your family wanted to purchase it and then build. The building is funded. So you wouldn't have to worry about, well, I'm going to build a house on there. If you didn't do that, but just purchase the land and let it go up in equity, you'd be well off. You'd be fair, 1,000% with all of that activity being built around it. Okay. So I do have 4 in Saginaw, Michigan, and I have 3 in Arkansas, 3 or 4 in Arkansas. Have some in Birmingham, but I'm going to tell my cousins first and foremost, buy you some land. First and foremost, buy you some land. That, and let me tell you, when I tell you what the cost of that land is, okay, you can have that 1/4 acre of land for $4,000. The equity already in the land is already double that, if not triple. So if you just bought it and then turn around and say, I'm finna sell it at the price that it's valued at right now, not at the price that I bought it. $4,000. If you want 2, then there is a special for 2 plots for $6,000. I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't finna find no land unless it's through a land bank. Not in no residential area, not in no path of growth like that. It's gonna be rural. It's gonna have dead tree branches on it. You're gonna have to cultivate it and do something. You ain't gonna never ever find you no opportunity. You don't gotta live there, but you can build there and you can actually get you some residual revenue. This is how you structure yourself the right way. Buy land so you can be a lord over the land. Hello, somebody. I don't know one poor, struggling, lacking lord. Not one. I was going to go over some other stuff, but I'm not. My time is up. I said I was going to be here like an hour and 45 minutes in. Family is waiting for me. Those are my offerings that I have to offer. Okay. It's either the emergency workshop, which everybody and their mama, not unless you got it all together, then I'm not talking to you. If you know everything, then you don't need to come. Okay. If you in the coalition, then it's already inherited to you. That's the benefits. And that's what I love about benefits. That's what I love about benefits. And I also got the land, okay, for sale. First come, first serve. Not everybody flood my email at one time, but they go fast. And if you miss it, you miss out. Any questions for me before I go? I love you, beautiful people. I show up because I love you. I love him first, and he loves you more than you could ever imagine, more than you love yourself. Your children love you. I could ever love you. I showed up for you, okay? Take all of the backlash and all of the other stuff that I got to take and to endure to talk to you. I'll take it. I'm the woman for the job, okay? Appreciate you. I would really like to attend. If you do really want to attend and you're really serious about it, then I will allow you to get into the coalition. You to get into the coalition at the same price of the emergency workshop, $97. I won't charge you monthly. I'll let you do a one-time $97 payment, but you got to be ready. You got to be serious. That way you get access to the replay. And then you also get access to the community. So then whenever we have another, because we will be doing these emergency preparedness workshops inside of the coalition as frequently as we know how. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Okay. But you will have access to that. And just for you, because I have done business with you before, beloved, I will offer that offering to you. Is there any questions for me before I go? Y'all literally got 1 minute. Well, that's fire. Get that $97 entry. You better tell them, Cliff, y'all did it one time. Y'all did it one time, and they gonna reap the benefits of the one time. The people that snoozed lost. So now they got to pay $97 a month. And that ain't $97 one time. I might, if y'all interested over here on Facebook, let me know. Or YouTube, let me know. If y'all would like for me to offer you a one-time opportunity at $97 to get into the coalition and not have to have a $97 subscription, then let me know in the chat. I only said that for my sister over here on Instagram. But I might offer that offering to you. So Brother Cliff got in. This is how you secure Hey, I'm in it to win it. I don't have to never buy no other low ticket offer. I ain't never got to worry about no digital products, no credit stuff that I might need later. It's all inside the coalition. All right, beloved, I'm serious. Okay, hit me up in my inbox. We'll get you together if that's something that you want to do. I know I'm not going to have another like open workshop. I don't even come by here live anymore. That just kind of fizzled out, phased out. God said it's time to build, not try to drag and carry. I see these type of things happening, and I just literally be like, look, let me go spend an hour or two with my cousins, let them know what the heck is going on, see if they're ready to go. If not, then I just keep it pushing. But inside the Wealth Coalition is where I will be spending majority of my time, trainings, everything from past, the things that I got going on presently, and what is to come in the future, all the tools and all of that stuff. Use my code, Dr. T. What's your code? Okay. Send me your code. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got you covered. I got you covered. I absolutely will. This brother been putting in work. All right, y'all. My time is up. I love y'all. I will see you guys on the next time. If ain't nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the first. I need you to survive. You are not alone. You're not by yourself. You're not going to lose hope, not unless you want to. Okay? You're not going to go down, not unless you want to. I will not allow you to go down on my watch. But on your watch, that's a different story. That is why I showed up. I want you to know that my email arms, my DM arms, my text messages arms, my Facebook Messenger arms are always open to you. And if you need somebody to ride with you through the fire, then I will. If you need somebody to stand with you in belief and faith, I will. Okay? Some brothers and sisters stick closer than a brother, and some were born for adversity, and that is me. So I want you to know you're not going down. You're not none of that. Okay? Not on my watch. Not unless you choose to. With that being said, y'all have a very blessed day, afternoon, morning, night, whatever time you are viewing this. I love you, and until the next time, go in peace. Stay in peace so you don't end up in pieces. I'm out.